So I have a message, and I know that this message is going to hurt a lot of people's egos, but I need to say it because it's extremely important. God put this in my spirit, and this spoke to me. A lot of people idolize prophetic messages and, these sermons and these pastors' words, not realizing that these words are coming from the Creator, right? And growing up, I used to get so annoyed when people were like, to any problem that I had, they're just like, go to God, lean on God. You gotta ask God. I used to get so annoyed. I'm like, that's not helping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying that isn't helping. And I realized growing up and maturing, it is literally the answer. I'm gonna tell you why it's the answer. Obviously, we know why it's the answer, but the deeper reasoning is because I cannot, to the extent that God can, help you with whatever you need help with. I can't save you. I am a vessel used to speak God's word because he cannot physically be here to do it, right? So he uses people to speak his messages. I am not the one that's helping you. When I speak, this is not me speaking. You know what I wanted to do when I was little? I thought my talent, what God was going to put in my heart that I was going to do, I thought I was going to sing. So when God said about 2 years ago, you're going to be using your voice, I thought he was talking about singing. I thought he was saying, you need to start singing again. Never in a million years did I think I would be doing this, but he sent me to do it. And I love doing it now, but I never thought in a million years I would be doing this. So understand, this is not coming from me. I had to go to God to figure this out, to figure out what is my actual gift. And he said, it's your voice. You cannot keep going to these prophetic messages and these people's pages thinking that they're the one that's saving you, right? They are only a vessel for the one above. And God gave me the analogy of, how foolish it would be. Perfect example. I have low iron, right? I have anemia. So many times I go to the doctors and they say, you have low iron, you need to start eating red meat. And that sounds cool, yes. Red meat has iron in it. And then you start to think, okay, well, why wouldn't I eat the plants and the vegetables that the animals are eating to get their iron? Why would I go to the secondary source before I go to the first source? By all means, I can go to the secondary source. It helps. Cool. But why would I not go to the first source, the plants and the vegetables that they're eating, that they're feeding these animals, to which they get their iron? That's where I should be getting my first source of iron. That is the same thing when it comes to God. If you're going to these prophetic messages and you're addicted to these sermons, but you refuse to read the Bible, you need to ask God for help. He is the answer to this. He is the reason why these sermons are even sermons. These sermons, the messages that the sermons are speaking on, come from biblical text. Do not idolize me. Don't idolize the other prophetic messages that you see, because these people are not, the power is within us. The power is not me. So again, if you're addicted to these messages that people are speaking, but you refuse to go to the Creator that even sent the messages, you need to seek help. Because there's only so much that we can speak to people and tell people to where they have to then take that up with God. Every single message I speak, I pray that everybody goes back to God for confirmation. Because not every message is for you. It could seem like it's for you in this season, but it might not be for you. There's so many people that think every single message is for them, telling you to move away, telling you to start a business, telling you to do this. God didn't even tell you to do that, and you didn't even take it up with him. Stop idolizing these sermons, because you're going to become addicted and you're going to be so confused because you're thinking every single message is for you. Go to the one that created the message to begin with. We're speaking what God is saying. That's it. We're translating it the best that we can. There's going to be some hiccups in there. So you need to go to the one that created the message to begin with. I am not the one to idolize. I didn't save you. I am not the one that helped you. There is only so much I can do. I cannot help you with deeper problems that you have. You have to go to the one that created you, because he knows you best. He knows you inside and out. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but you really need to stop idolizing these messages, because we can only do so much. And the answer is God. I don't know your lifestyle. I can only speak in a generalized message. I don't know every single person that watches my stuff. I don't know your lifestyle. I don't know what you go through. I don't know your trauma. I don't know what you went through as a child. I don't know you. All I know is what God is telling me to speak, and that's all that I speak. So you need to go to him directly to tell you what to do. Because if I say that God is telling you to make a big decision and God is saying be still, who are you going to listen to, me or him? It better be him. If I say be still and God is saying you need to make a big move, you need to be making a big move. Stop idolizing me, because if God told you something and now you're saying, well, God, I received this message from this girl and she's saying to do the opposite, then it's not for you. It's not for you. Not everything is for you. You need to take messages and sermons with a grain of salt. You need to take people saying that certain things are going to happen with a grain of salt. Because if I'm telling you one thing and God is telling you the complete opposite, you need to listen to him, not me. I'm not over him. He is over all of us. He is the one that you need to be worshiping, not my message. So if I'm saying one thing and God is saying the opposite, that is because God is telling you to do something and his message is not for you. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but you need to pay attention if you're doing that in your life, because we all fall victim to that. We think every message that sounds good is for us, and it's simply not. So again, take that back to God, pray on that, and have a good day.